delegates, we invited our allies to be present. We met to consider only one item on the agenda. One item on the agenda, that is finalization of ANC mayoral candidates towards the 2016 local government elections. The finalization of mayoral candidates is a culmination of an extensive process of internal democracy, which placed at its core the wishes of our people and structures. Candidates were considered for metropolitan municipalities and other strategic municipalities. You'll see that we're not giving you the names of mayors in every municipality, but any municipality that we regard as strategic will give you the mayoral candidate for that. And how do we define a strategic municipality? Is one that has a history, that is strategic, geopolitical location of a municipality, growth and development trajectory, and economic activity, among the others. We followed the resolution of our 52nd National Conference. The second National Conference is the Polokwane National Conference of the ANC. This is the conference that resolved on how to select mayors. And I want to read it directly. At local government level, the RSC should make recommendations of not more than 3 names of cadres in order of priority who should be considered for mayorship, and the PEC will make a final decision based on the pool of names submitted by the RSC. And those members of either the RSC or PEC who are being considered for deployment should recuse themselves when decisions affecting them are made. That is the policy. Basically, mayoral candidates should be finalized by the PECs. But the NEC resolved that mayoral candidates of metros and strategic municipalities should be brought to the NEC for finalization. In other words, we took a decision that will not just willy-nilly interfere with those selected candidates, but where we think that there is a case to consider a different candidate, the NEC will exercise its authority to advise the PEC to deal with that situation. You're going to see as we go through that there are 2 situations where we have not finalized the candidate because we have explained to the PECs, respective PECs, to go back and do something different. And accordingly, 8 provincial executive committees submitted their recommendation to the NEC. The only province that didn't submit any names is the Northern Cape, because they have not concluded their selection. And actually, we had to explain to them which municipalities in the Northern Cape are regarded as strategic. We gave them 3 at least: Kimberley, Uppington, and Springbok. Those are regarded as very, very strategic in the Northern Cape, but they didn't submit names in this NEC. We've given them a week to look and finalize the names there. As we did the assessment of the decision of the NEC, we wanted to ascertain and ensure that the candidates proposed assist the ANC to achieve the following objectives. 1, that there is effective governance in the management of municipalities. So that is the primary objective. It's not just names. We're putting together councils. We're not electing individual councillors. They are an institution when they're together to form a council. And we said, in selection of the leadership, we must ensure that there is effective governance in the management of the municipalities. 2, gender parity for effective support of women emancipation and growth. In other words, we're not just throwing names. We looked into women, looked into their capacity, and gave them responsibility to run specific strategic municipalities. The municipal performance and stability is another issue. If there is a change effected, there was a debate of whether that change of a mayor is warranted, or looking at the performance and stability of that municipality. And as we appoint new mayors, we should ensure that we're improving the skills profile at individual level. In other words, when you have an opportunity to change an individual in a position, there must be an effort to ensure that at that individual level, we improve the skills profile in that position. And therefore, overall improve the capacity of the council as an institution. We must eliminate any suspicions of marginalization of competent comrades. And skills retention is quite important, and we wanted to ensure that there is seamless succession in the municipalities. So in other words, there is nobody who is a mayor forever. So, but that change and that succession should be seamless. Deployment of the best and the most competent cadres to serve the movement and our people. The process of deployment of mayors or any office in government is not a function of position in the constitutional structures. So you are not guaranteed mayorship because of your position in the constitutional structures of the ANC. Nor is it a function of the position of a person in the candidate list. So if in the candidate list you are number one, that is no guarantee that you are going to be a mayor. And therefore, as that list came out of the list conferences, the ultimate objective is to ensure that the best among us is bestowed with the responsibility to lead at whatever level towards the fulfillment of the mandate from our people. Comrades with criminal convictions or pending cases were not considered for mayoral candidacy. So let's say, for example, you have been nominated for a as a mayoral candidate and you get arrested. There's one such case, for example. And we said no, because that person is now having a case and a pending case, that person must not be put as a mayor. And therefore, we should not use the test of innocence until proven guilty in the selection of candidates, because we may face a situation where we ask that comrade to step aside immediately, he or she is elected a mayor. The ANC is pleased to present today the following comrade. Let me start with the metros. In Mangaung Metropolitan Municipality, Comrade Olim Lamleli will be the new mayor. Those who do not know Oli, she is currently serving as the MEC for Kokta in the Free State. So we're taking her from the province to the metro. Buffalo City, Olapagati is going to be the mayor in Buffalo City. Nelson Mandela, Denny Jordan is going to be the mayor. City of Cape Town, our mayoral candidate is Kolan Sotashe. In Eguruleni, our mayoral candidate is Mzwandile Masina. In the city of Johannesburg, Comrade Pakstau is the mayoral candidate. In eThekwini, Comrade Zandile Gumede is the mayoral candidate. Where we have not finalized the process is in Tshwane. Let me explain what happened in Tshwane. The region submitted names. The province was not convinced about those names, but they brought those names into the NEC. The NEC has made a proposal of what should be done in Tshwane. But before we announce that proposal, we have mandated a delegation of the NEC to go to Tshwane tomorrow, meet the branches of the ANC, meet the REC. After that exercise tomorrow, a mayoral candidate for Tshwane will be announced. In other strategic municipalities, In the district of Fezile Dabi, in the Free State, Fezile Dabi is in the north of the Free State. Omix Oliphant is Omix, Oumix, Oliphant, is the mayoral candidate. In Medzimahul local municipality, that is a municipality that includes Sasolburg, we have Brutus Mahlaku as the mayoral candidate. In Lijoliputswa district municipality, the old Free State goldfields, Sebenzile Ngangelizwe is the mayoral candidate. In Machabeng local municipality, Old Welcome, Kosinjani Spielman is the candidate. In Tabon Futsanyana district municipality, that is northeast of the Free State, Bethlehem area, that area, Tabon Futsanyana, Malefu Vilakazi is the mayoral candidate. In Kharib district municipalities, that is the dry south of the Free State, we have Mutsiwa Sehanga as a mayoral candidate. Then we go to the Eastern Cape. In Eastern Cape, Alfred Nzo, Sikolile Mehlo Makulu is our mayoral candidate. Amatole district municipality, we have Comrade Winnie Nokwezi Kawa as the mayoral candidate. Krisani district municipality, we have Koli Swavimbayo. In Buffalo City, we've already announced that Joe Kabi, we have Zbonele Tumzela as a mayoral candidate. OR Tambo district municipality, Noma Kosazana Maths, METH, math. Noma Kosazana math. Not maths, math is the candidate. Sarah Bartman, district municipality, Kunjuzwa Yunis Kekana is the mayoral candidate. Then we go to Limpopo, Capricorn district municipality, John Mpe is a candidate. Pulukwana municipality, local municipality, Tembisi Lengadi Main. Skukuni district municipality, Stem Ramayila, Greater Tubatsi local municipality. There we couldn't finalize that one because proposals that were there, we looked into a number of candidates and said we need to do further analysis of Tubatsi. It's quite a difficult area to manage, it's a mining town, a lot of conflict in the area, and therefore looking into who will be the best candidate there. Then Mupani district municipality, Gagaring Rakwale, KG's Kwa, Rakwale is the candidate. Greater Zanin, Maripe Mangena, Waterbeck district municipality, with Morris Matabuche as a candidate, Mukhalakwe, a local municipality, and Reina Matsimela is a candidate. Lipalale local municipality, Muluku Jack Maeko is our candidate. Vembe district municipality, Florence Radzalane. Musina is Ethel Mihloti Muhlope. Then we go to Mpumalanga. Ehlanzeni district municipality is Justice Sidel. Steve Chwete municipality, Mike Masina. Bombela local municipality, Sbusiso Matunzi. Kangala district municipality, Lina Malaje. Khersibam in the district municipality, Muzichirwa. Emalahleni local municipality, Lindwe Nchali. Govan Big local municipality, Ethel Mabua Boltman. Then we go to Mukhale City in Gauteng. Peace Mabe is an MP. Is an MP, yes. Western District Municipality, Spoisimaneli, Mfuleni, local municipality, Simon Mfuge. Those who have been in that part of the world, they know him is known as Oprasai. So Dibeng municipality, district municipality, is Busisiwe Motisagei. Lisedi municipality, Lirato Muluka. Midval, though not strategic, is important for us because we must contest it seriously. Our mayoral candidate is T4, Stephans Mulakeng. Then we go to the northwest. Bujanala district municipality is Fetang Mokati. Rustenburg local municipality is Mpokuno. Matibeng local municipality is Justin Motibe. Ngagam Dirmulema district municipality, Justice Makulumakwa. Maikeng municipality is Beiti Diaganyo. Dr. Ruth Sakhumuti Mumpati, Boitumelo Matangu. Dr. Kenneth Kaunda district municipality, Barei Sikhoto. Matlosari local municipality, Maitu Khoile. Municipality 405. I don't know if you know that municipality. You know it. It's a measure of Tlokwe and Claxton. Khoto Kumalo is our mayoral candidate. Then we go to KZN, Zululand District Municipality, Innocent Sipongosi, Utukela District Municipality, Spiwe Mazibuko, Umkhanya Kude, Solomon Mkombo, Ilembe, Studuzo Gumede, Heri Gwala, Mluleki Ndobe, Msinyati District Municipality, Lindokuhle Ngubane, Ugu District Municipality, Tolomane Mnyaiza, Uthungulu, Nonhle Mkhulisi, Umsunduzi, Themba Njilo. That is actually the end of the list that we have. I don't think we've left any municipality that can be regarded as strategic except the Northern Cape.
Thanks very much, SG. Let's quickly take a few questions, if any. This is Sophie. Hajra. Hajra Omar G. No. First is like a sweeper.
My name is Hajra Maji from Halifax. SG, so in Swanet, you said you went back to the top. Does that mean the name, the piece provided was not appropriate? The DSG said earlier that you would consider three names from the ROC. Does that mean that name is not there? Is that name totally that you are consulting? Okay.
My name is Mahmoud from Independent Media. SG, from those strategic municipalities, where were cases where the NEC differed with the names that were put forward, and what were the reasons for those? And just another second one. We see that in some areas, despite the fact that we've concluded with the list conference for candidates for councils, like Usman, for instance, there are still unhappiness which have resulted in protests this particular week. How are you still dealing with that since the list conference?
Yes, Mkhomozo. That was in last. Sophie, are you sure? You okay? Okay, see, that was the last question. It means the statement was as clear like a Snow White.
There's nothing you can question about names. Names are clear, straightforward.
Especially when you don't know them.
Tswane, they did come with 3 names. All of them were seen first by the peace as inappropriate. They were tabled in the NEC. The NEC concurred with the PC. And the NEC is going to Tswane. There are 2 names that are being taken to Tswane. It's not 1 that have been proposed. There were 3 actually, alternative names. We pulled out the 3rd one and said, no, we can't take this name there. We're left with 2 names. And I don't want to venture into who those people are until a decision is taken. So, but there are 2 names that are being taken there. Branches will be engaged, the RSC will be engaged, so that everybody must support the name that is put forward. With the cases where the NEC differed, yes, there were, where the NEC differed, but the NEC made sure that we don't differ for the sake of differing with the structures, because the process is quite involved and detailed. Therefore, many of the cases, we gave the benefit of doubt to our structures. Where there is unhappiness and protest, how do we deal with that? There's only one way of dealing with unhappiness, is to engage your structures. Continue going there, talking to them. In the process, you also make the difference between genuine problems and where I wanted to be a council and I mobilized community to support me. And all those cases we're looking at, but we're going to engage that community and ensure that there is understanding that it is not about the individuals. And people must also learn that there is always a tomorrow in the ANC. If you have not been elected now or confirmed as a candidate, there is always a tomorrow in the ANC. And want to educate our members about that. But the problem with selection of candidates is that people make it a life and death, because in some instances it is about the security of income. And want to actually educate our members to appreciate that it cannot be about income, it should be about preparedness to serve.
Thanks very much, SG. In the few days, as in the remaining days of our campaign, we shall be taking all these candidates back to communities. As we conclude here, we are on our way to PE, although it's late in the night, to do exactly that tomorrow. I'm sure, as and when we introduce them to communities as part of the campaign, because many of them, in fact all of them, they will be face of the campaign in a number of local areas where they come from. Thank you very much. That brings an end.
There's a question there.
From Tabo Man.
No, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I heard the SG reading out strategic municipalities for the